I don't understand. Sometimes I get so angry when I see certain things happening. But other people see the same thing, and it doesn't even bother them. Why am I like this?
That's because whatever makes you angry, you were born to correct. That's your calling. Some people can look at a problem and walk away, but when you see it, it keeps you awake at night. That's not an accident, that's purpose.
So, my anger is pointing me to what I was created to fix.
Exactly. Think about Moses. Every time he saw injustice against his people, something inside him burned. One time, his anger even pushed him to act rashly. But that same passion was tied to his assignment, leading Israel out of oppression. And even Jesus, every time he saw people suffering, the Bible says he groaned deeply within himself. That frustration wasn't random. It was love in action. What makes you angry is what you were born to correct.
So instead of fighting my anger, I should channel it into purpose.
Exactly. Your anger is fuel. Use it to serve, to build, to heal, to correct. Jehovah placed that fire in you so you can bring light into the darkness. That passion inside of you is not a weakness, it's a signal. It's pointing you to the very place you're meant to make a difference. Look at Nehemiah. When he heard that Jerusalem's walls were broken down, he wept, he fasted, and he became deeply troubled. Other people heard the same news, but Nehemiah couldn't rest until he acted. His burden became his assignment. That's how purpose works. Jehovah stirs your heart for the battles you were born to fight, for the needs you were born to meet. What others overlook, you can't ignore. That's not by chance, it's by design.
So my frustration isn't just emotion, it's direction.
Yes, it's a compass. But remember, passion without discipline can become destruction. That's why Jehovah teaches us to balance our fire with wisdom. In James chapter 1 verse 19 it says, "Everyone must be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to anger." That means your anger is powerful, but it must be guided by love and patience. When you channel it correctly, it becomes purpose-driven energy, not wasted emotion.
I get it now. Instead of asking, why does this make me so angry? I should ask, what does Jehovah want me to do about it?
Exactly. And when you take that step, your anger transforms into action, your frustration turns into fuel, and your purpose comes alive. That's how you shine your light in a world full of darkness. You see, darkness doesn't need more darkness, it needs light. And sometimes, Jehovah chooses you to be that light. Think about it. The very things that disturb your heart the most may be the very problems Jehovah trusted you to confront. If dishonesty stirs your spirit, maybe you were born to stand for truth. If injustice burns inside you, maybe you were born to defend the weak. If division troubles your heart, maybe you were born to build unity. Your pain has a purpose. Your frustration has a mission. Your anger has an assignment. Don't run from it, embrace it. Because the moment you align your fire with Jehovah's will, you become unstoppable.
So my purpose isn't just about what I enjoy doing, it's also about what I can't stand to see go unchanged.
Exactly. Purpose is rarely about comfort. It's about responsibility, and Jehovah equips those he calls. Remember what it says in Isaiah chapter 61 verse 1. The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord Jehovah is upon me, because Jehovah anointed me to declare good news to the meek. He sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives. That same Spirit that stirred the prophets, that stirred Jesus, it stirs you too. And when you answer that call, you won't just live, you'll live with meaning.
Now I see it. My anger isn't here to destroy me, it's here to direct me. It's here to lead me to what Jehovah created me for.
Exactly. And when you walk in that purpose, your fire becomes light, your burden becomes a blessing, and your life becomes a message that glorifies Jehovah. Isaiah chapter 61 verse 1. The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord Jehovah is upon me, because Jehovah anointed me to declare good news to the meek. He sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives. That's how you shine your light in a world full of darkness. Do you understand all I've been saying?
Yes, it's about fighting, about standing up to defend someone, right?
Not exactly, my son. It's not about fighting with your fists. It's about correcting with wisdom. Jehovah doesn't call us to create more hurt. He calls us to bring healing. When Moses acted out of anger, he struck a man and killed him. That was passion without direction. But later, Jehovah redirected that passion into leadership, to guide, protect, and deliver his people. In the same way, when something makes you angry, it's not a signal to attack, it's a signal to act with purpose. To correct the situation, to bring peace where there's chaos, to bring truth where there's lies, to bring love where there's hate. That's why the Bible reminds us in Romans chapter 12 verse 21, do not let yourself be conquered by the evil, but keep conquering the evil with the good.
So it's not about fighting people, it's about fighting the problem.
Exactly. You don't fight people, you fix what's broken. You don't attack, you correct. Your purpose isn't to destroy, it's to build. And when you do that, Jehovah's light shines through you. Romans chapter 12 verse 21. Do not let yourself be conquered by the evil, but keep conquering the evil with the good.
I understand now, it's not about fighting people, it's about fighting the problem. It's about using my passion to build, not to break. To correct the wrong, not to cause more harm. Jehovah didn't give me this fire to destroy, he gave it to me to heal and to restore.
Exactly, my boy. That's it. Now you see it clearly. Your purpose isn't just to notice the problem, it's to be part of the solution. Jehovah never wastes a burden. If he stirred your heart, it means he trusts you to handle it. But you don't do it in your own strength. You do it with his wisdom, his spirit, and his love. Remember what Jesus said in Matthew chapter 5 verse 9. Happy are the peacemakers, since they will be called sons of God. You're not here to be a troublemaker, but a peacemaker. And when you step into that role, you're walking in the very footsteps of Christ.
Then I won't waste my fire. I'll use it for Jehovah. I'll use it to build, to lift others, and to bring light wherever I go.
That's the spirit, my boy. And when you live that way, your life itself becomes a message, a light in the darkness, a testimony of Jehovah's power working through you. Never forget, the anger that once felt like a burden is actually your calling. But guided by love, it becomes your purpose.
Thank you, sir. I'm really happy I could have this conversation with you.
You are welcome, but the most thanks goes to Jehovah who made it possible. Thank you for watching Moment of Light. If this message spoke to you, hit the like button, share, and don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing inspiration. Remember, what makes you angry is what you were born to correct. Walk in your purpose.